Starting in a comfortable seated position, let's close the eyes if this is comfortable for you today, or keep a soft gaze ahead. We're gonna tune in to our bodies and see what's going on for us with our mind, with maybe tension spots in our body. Maybe it's something that happened this week or upcoming the following week. And take this time and this practice to let go of our reactions, find the peacefulness and the nurturing flow of nature, whether it be the changing, the constant changing, or the growing, or the seasons. But for some energy levels, that nature keeps showing up, carrying through. So using our breath, we'll tune into that messaging today. Sitting a little bit taller, lifting the heart on an exhale, draw those shoulder blades down. Inhale, we'll bring our left ear to our left shoulder, stretching across the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Relaxing across the left. Inhale, back to center. We're going to tuck our chin towards our chest. So keeping that chest lifted, shoulders down, tilting and dropping the neck. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tilt the chin up towards the sky, reach the arms out to the sides in each direction, and then interlace the fingers, placing the hands at the neck so that you can recline back, really opening the heart. Deep breaths. Reaching the elbows up. And then let's go left to right. So we'll go crunching to the left, left elbow towards the left knee, just heading in that direction, and right arm goes up. Breathe across the abdomen. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Right elbow towards the right knee. Left elbow reaches up. Adjusting to find your edge and breathe. Inhale, back to center. Releasing the arms down. Twisting from the seat, right hand to the left elbow, look to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale, unravel, go to the other side. Left hand to the right knee, look to the right. And if you'll hear any background noises, I'm outside in St. Thomas and it's warm and there's chickens. Wherever you are, maybe sense the sounds around you. Feeling connected to your place. Inhale, we're going to walk our hands forward. Stretching back through the hips, relax the head down. Forehead comes down to the floor or mat. Breathe and surrender, like letting go of the to-dos, of the next on the agenda items. Just let them go and be here with your breath. Slowly walking those hands up. And we'll come to hands and knees for all four. Tabletop position. Preparing for cow and cat. Cow is belly down, tailbone up, chest looks up, chin lifts, exhale, curling under. Chin tucks in, spreading across the shoulder blades, exhaling and then inhaling to cow, tailbone up, belly down, chin up. Breathe across the abdomen, exhale, crunch. tucking the chin tightly. And then we'll tuck our toes. We'll press down into those hands, lift the knees, and send the tailbone up to transition to down dog here. Breathe, and then walk those feet up towards the front of the mat. Bringing the hands together and rising up slowly, preparing for some sun salutations. Press down through those feet. Stand with your hands at heart center. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe we will get more open as we go through practice. Being careful of any injuries. Tight spot, sending breath to those locations. Inhale, look up, lift the hands overhead, lift the chin. Exhale, fold forward, thumbs next to little toes onto the ground, bend the knees. Inhale, step back left foot. Exhale, step back right. Plank pose, breathe. Exhale, bring the knees down, elbows bend, slide down, forward, and then up for cobra. Deep breath in, exhale, send the tailbone up, lift the knees, and back into down dog, pressing the hips up, breathe. Expand across the back. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee towards the nose. And then step it through. Lower that right knee. Inhale, rise up for a little crescent lunge. Lifting the heart. Lifting the chest and chin. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands come down. Right hand plants. Left hand comes up for a twist. Relax down through that right hip. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the right toes. Lift the knee. Step the left foot back. And we'll go through a flow, a chaturanga. Or, like we did before, knees down. Sliding forward and up. Or cobra or up dog. Breathe in. And exhale to down dog. Heels approach the mat. Inhale, we're going to step up left. Exhale, we're going to step right. Step up right. Palms together. Inhale, rise. Palms reach overhead. Lift the heart. Same thing on the other side. Exhale, folding forward. Swan dive. Thumbs next to little toes. Breathe in. Step back, right foot. Exhale, step back left. Bend the elbows. Sliding forward and up for up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. This time we're going to lift our right leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. And then step it through. Bending that left knee down. Inhale, rise up to a crescent lunge. Really stretching across the left side of that hip, the left hip. And then exhale, plant the hands down. Left hand stays down. Right hand turns up towards the sky. Twisting through those hips, through the abdomen. Deep breath. We've got a beautiful breeze here. Exhale, plant the hands. Curl the left toes under, lift that knee. Exhale, step back with that right leg. Bend the elbows, sliding forward and up. Deep breath in. And then exhale to down dog. Reaching the heels down. Breathe in. Step up right foot. Exhale, step up left, palms together. Rise up slowly, pressing down through the feet. Lifting up Extend the arms overhead for a slight back bend. Lift the heart. Exhale, hands to center. Closing the eyes, noticing how you feel. Have you connected more with your breath? Have you let go of some of your worries and your thoughts or your reactions to things that are going on in your life, in the world, with the climate? Bringing yourself to center. We'll step our feet parallel to one another. You're going to turn the right foot out to the right, left foot partway in preparation for warrior two. I'm gonna look out over those right fingertips, breathe in. Exhale, bend that right knee. Holding here for a few deep breaths, just building sensation, building heat, extending out through that left foot, down through the heel. Breathe and keep a soft gaze ahead while keeping the torso elongated. Inhale, lift your right arm, surrender your warrior. Maybe take the bind with the left hand behind the back. Exhale, come down with the right elbow, up with the left hand for warrior angle. You can keep that hand straight up towards the sky or ceiling, or reach it alongside the ear. So you're really reaching long from that outside of that left foot, out through the shoulders, the hips, and the fingertips. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hold. Then inhale back to warrior two. Breathe. Exhale, straighten the knee, reverse. Turning the feet, the left foot out, right foot partway in. Keeping those legs straight first, then inhale. Exhale, bend that left knee, warrior two on this side. Really leaning into the outer edge of that right foot. Feeling strong in a warrior position. Standing steady. Deep breaths, maybe sitting a little deeper. That bent knee, that left knee. Inhale, surrender your warrior, left arm up. Right arm comes around the back. And then inhale, warrior angle, left arm down, right arm up towards the sky or alongside the ear. Trying not to collapse in the left side, trying to just extend through the right side, back through that heel, up through the hip, shoulder, arm and fingertips. Deep breath. Inhale to warrior two. Hold for another 2 breaths. Building sensation, letting go of the reaction. Inhale, straighten the legs, bringing the feet parallel to one another for wide leg forward fold. Hands come to those hips. Roll the shoulders. Weight in the outer edges of the feet. We're going to hinge forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, send the tailbone back. Relaxing down. Hands come down. Release the head and neck. Inverting the head below the heart. And doing so, forgetting those thoughts, pouring them out. Letting go of the stresses and the doubts and the what ifs. The anxieties we carry, choosing to expand instead of focusing deeper on those. Maybe they're irritations or triggers. Just breathe.
Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Go a little deeper. You can bend the knees here if you'd like. To release, we're going to bring the hands to the hips and rise up slowly. Head and neck come up last, maybe closing the eyes. And then heel toe the feet together as we prepare for some standing poses, balance poses. We're going to do tree pose, shifting the weight into the left leg, going to bend the right knee. Feel free to use a wall if you're nearby one or a steady piece of furniture. Going to grab hold of the ankle and put the left foot anywhere inside, the right foot anywhere inside along the left leg, just not at the knee. Don't place it at the knee. It can be below or above. It could even be in contact with the floor, still working on your balance. And then extending that right knee out so that you're kind of like able to be flush, like you're a piece of toast to fit in a toaster. Hands come to heart center. Breathe. Noticing vibrations or wobbles. Use your breath to stay steady. A soft gaze ahead. To release the pose when you're ready, lowering the leg down, shake it out, prepare for the other side. Shifting the weight to the right leg, bending the left knee, placing it, this side may be different, below the knee or above the knee, chin parallel to the floor. Maybe do something different with your hands this time. I've got a little bit of drizzle here, so you can enjoy that. The interaction of the space with you. Deep breath, lifting the heart. Releasing the pose down. When you feel it is complete, shake it out. And we're going to just do some lifting onto the balls of our feet. So we're going to make sure our feet are hip width apart and our hands are in front of us, shoulder width and shoulder height. Breathe in, lift slowly up onto the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, slowly lower down. 1, 2, 3. Do that again. Inhale. Hold at the top. Exhale, slowly lower. This time, bring the arms overhead and do so. Lifting, inhale, 1, 2, 3. At the top, top, top. Pause, then lower slowly down. 1, 2, 3. And do again with the arms out to the sides. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling. Hold at the top. Exhale down. 1, 2, 3. Stepping those feet wider. We're going to bring hands to heart center, sitting back as if we're going through a chair. Keep going down through a squat. If this is not available to you, maybe use a block or a pillow underneath your hips. And we are sitting with the legs wide, elbows inside those knees. Breathe and lift the heart. I'll guide you through a little bit of crow pose to challenge you. This one took me a long time to learn, but it's a journey. So we're going to try getting into it by placing our hands down, shoulder width apart. You're kind of in that squat, bringing those knees towards the armpits and the outsides of those triceps. We're going to lift the hips higher, shift the arms and the hands and shoulders forward while lifting the weight from your body onto your legs, which is distributing onto your arms, and then lifting one toe at a time, keeping the gaze ahead of you, ahead of the mat on the floor. You can come back out and roll back into it if you've got it. If not, just practice reaching the weight forward more so than is comfortable for you. Sometimes we fall forward, we go too far. All right, beautiful. Coming back out, sitting, rocking back, sending those legs out in front. Posterior stretch. Going to bring those arms overhead, flexing those feet. Sitting tall, lifting the heart. Exhale, hinge forward. Slowly pause, breathe, and then go further like a slow motion Pac-Man or movie action thingy. Closing slowly and then reaching the arms down when you cannot hinge any further, allowing the head to arch, neck to bend, tucking the chin. Deep stretch across the heels, across the back of the thighs, across the upper back and neck. Cocooning here almost, but still elongating at the same time. Close the eyes and breathe. Burrowing in like our animals who hibernate. Inhale, rising up. And then lower down. We'll pick up the hips, slide them forward, and we'll climb back onto the mat with the knees bent, feet on the mat. Make sure the head has a comfortable contact with the mat. And then we will begin for reclined figure 4. So we're going to bring our left ankle on top of the right thigh. Inhale, lifting the knees. We're going to thread the needle, bringing our left hand between our legs, interlace the hands behind the right thigh, and then hug those knees in. Adjusting and taking micro movements to do what feels right for your hips. Breathe and expand into the back. Breathe and let go. Another nurturing pose. It's very active, but it's also restorative at the same time. Let the breath wash over you. Maybe send it to those areas you feel the sensation of this stretch. Wiggling those ankles. We'll prepare to release in one more deep breath. And then lowering those feet down, reversing the posture, switching sides. Left foot stays down, right ankle comes to the top of the left thigh, lifting those knees, threading the right hand through the legs, interlacing the hands behind the left thigh, and hugging those knees in. Maybe pressing that right knee out with the right elbow, finding your variation today on this side. Deep breaths, then relaxing the body, slowly coming down with the physical practice, but hopefully heightening our consciousness, our meditative state, our feeling of connection with nature and ourselves. Deep breath to release, lowering the foot down, lowering the right foot, We'll do bridge pose next. So we're going to be strong foundation here. We're going to lift the hips part way, making sure the knees and feet are hip width apart. Interlace those hands underneath you if you can. Straightening the elbows, rocking from side to side, rocking the shoulders underneath you further so that you can lift the hips higher. So you're really creating a nice arch with the front of the body. Lifting through the hips, tucking the chin, deep breath. Strong and steady. One more holding. Long breath. To release, unravel the shoulders, unravel the hands, lower the vertebrae by vertebrae down. Then hug those knees in. Giving yourself a nice warm embrace. Having gratitude for your practice today. Maybe rocking from side to side, giving a little bit of a massage. And then we'll bring our knees up, bent at a 90-degree angle, right over the hips, arms out to the sides in a T. Maybe the hands face down if that's more comfortable for you. Inhale, and then exhale, we're going to hover the legs over to the left, rocking over the hip. Inhale back to center. And then rocking over to the other side. And it's actually better exhaling on the rise. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower, other side. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, roll to the right. Exhale, lift to center. Inhale to the left, rolling and breathing at your pace. We're going to do this for about 10 more seconds, going as slow as you'd like, maybe pausing if you get a good sensation, maybe a extra attention area that's calling out to you. Deep breaths. Enjoying the twist in the abdomen, extending down the spine. And then bringing those knees back into the heart, hugging tightly, tighter than before. Really pressing the spine into the mat. Exhale, release down. We'll take any final movements before final Shavasana that you like. Maybe you take your resting pose with your feet together, knees apart. Maybe you rest your knees in on one another. Or extend the arms and legs out with a comfortable distance from the core. Settle in here and pause the motion. Pause the movement of the world in your mind. Just be here and be still. Notice the warmth of your body, the temperature of the room around you. We've got sunshine peeking back out from behind the clouds. It is hot with the UV here. Maybe imagine that if you're in a cold place, the warmth. Still and steady like a mountain. Taking nature as our guide, as Mother Nature's lessons teach us how to live in harmony, how to rebuild, how to sustain. Let that be comforting. Let that recharge you here. And we'll slowly prepare to move the body, wiggling the hands and feet, maybe readjusting the legs, preparing to roll onto one side in fetal position. Pausing to rest once more. Keeping the eyes closed, notice how you feel. Before gently, slowly pressing yourself up, almost like you're floating up effortlessly to that comfortable seated position. How we start a practice, but maybe noticing some differences. Bringing the hands to heart center. We'll take a few deep breaths together, inhaling, sitting tall, lifting the chest. Exhaling, sigh out. Inhale again, sitting tall. Exhale, sigh out. Bringing the hands to the forehead, bowing to honor the light in you. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this eco yoga session and are feeling great. Take care.